everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy and I'm a full-time reseller. On today's video I have two hauls for you actually. I did go to the store that owns the bins in my town. If you are new to the channel, I do not have a traditional Goodwill bins or Goodwill outlet, whatever you want to call it. It's a different thrift store that does a similar thing, but they only do clothing and like accessories. So I went to the actual store today. They did have 80% off certain tags, 50% and 25% off. And then I went to the bins before I came home. Okay, so at the first place, the actual store, it looks like I spent $39 on, I believe, yeah, on 12 items. So I'll put the average cost of goods there. First up is Soft Surroundings. This brand, I'm pretty particular on what I'm getting. This looks like a newer style. This is a 1X. This one was half off, originally $5.98, so like $3. Kind of has this cowl neck or turtleneck. Oh, is that a big stain? There's a big stain on it. So I will have to try and get that out. Otherwise, I kind of was thinking I might try this on and see, but well, this will depend on that big stain there. Next was a new to me brand, Lawman Western. Let's see. I think it's just called Lawman. But these were made in Hong Kong. They're vintage. Here's the tag. They're a size 15. They're very like cowgirl, just based on the look of them. On the back, they have the no pockets. I have to remember, I'm gonna have to look up what that was. I just heard a YouTuber say what that was called when it doesn't have the back pockets and they're like some sort of Western, like actual riding jeans. Then they have these little buttons here on the sides and then this kind of crazy back patch here. Comps looked okay. Comps were kind of all over the place. I need to look into it a little bit more and figure out what makes which ones more desirable. These seem extremely long. Okay, right now I'm 5'2". I have extremely short legs, but as you can see, I have these up on my ankles and they come all the way up to like my armpit. So the inseam on these are gonna be probably pretty big. But the bottoms also look strange to me. I don't know if this is intentional or if these were like folded or something. You know what I mean? Like someone wore them folded and that's why they have that sun mark. So I don't know. I'm going to have to look into these. Next up is Sundance. This brand I'm kind of like, it's okay. It used to be really good, but this was $9.98, 80% off. So like what, $2? This is 100% silk though. And it's really pretty, like a watercolor floral. And then on the back, and the sleeves are kind of like a little bit of a bubble sleeve. Size medium on that one. I don't know if I should have gotten this, but it was 80% off, $7. It's packed. This is organic cotton. I just don't know about the style. It's just kind of like a little fit and flare, like little skater skirt that it has on it. In like a teal. It's all one color. I didn't look up comps. I probably should have. It does have pockets though. This one I did look up the brand because I did have to pay full price. I paid $7.98. It's Burma Bibis. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. This is 100% silk, a men's shirt. They had a couple of them, but this one seemed the best, I guess, based on the design on it. It's almost like figure drawings, if you can see that. Definitely kind of abstract. It has like this grungier kind of look to it. And now I'm just noticing that it does have a small hole here at the collar, which I don't think is like horrible because you really can't tell, but I will put that in the listing. Comps looked okay for this brand. It definitely kind of fluctuated though based on what print it had. This is just Loft. I wouldn't say go and buy everything from Loft because it's definitely not worth it. But this was $17.98. It's not even new with tags. Why is a loft dress $17.98? But it was 80% off. It was newer. I think it's from 2023. It has this really pretty, like, little laser cut detail, eyelet details in this kind of like coral, peachy type color. Just a button down, nice like little vacation dress. This is J. Jill, size large. This was $9.98, 80% off. It is a maxi length dress, cotton, just like some, I don't know, abstract dots on the top and the bottom. Just a really, you know, casual dress. Against my better judgment, I got this. I always have such like great ambition when I'm at the bins or the thrift stores. Like I'm gonna do all these gowns. I'm gonna buy all these gowns. And then when I get them home, it's like, ugh, now I gotta take a million measurements. But this is an older Adriana Papel evening tag. This is 100% silk. It's definitely giving me, let me put it on a hanger. It's definitely giving me like 2004 prom vibes, just based on the color. It is like pink with this like peach underneath, so it's almost giving it like an iridescent look. And then it also has this beading, put it up here, this beading on the bottom, very boho, kind of gypsy looking. Now that I'm looking at it in the light, I thought I saw some small snags, but I don't think so. I mean, this is really pretty though. And it shouldn't be too hard to do measurements and put it on the mannequin. I did get a wedding dress. I got a wedding dress at the, I'm gonna go grab it quick so you guys can see it. Okay, so I got this wedding dress at the bins. Mainly because I've never seen, there's always like vintage wedding dresses and they're just super dirty and all ripped up, but this was in like pristine condition. Like they must have just put it in there and I picked it up right away. It is new with tags. It's not like a great brand by any means. It's Lavatier, maybe. I can't find the stock photo. I find ones that are pretty similar, but I can't find this one. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do all my own pictures. But it is definitely like a crisp white. Here, let me get rid of this one. It's a crisp white, and then it has this really pretty like front detail with all of these floral things, and then it has a train in the back. Kind of a longer train. That's the problem, is I need a hook that's going to be higher to take these photos, but we'll see. And then the back, this is how you can tell it's a cheaper dress. It has a zipper. If this was like over $1,000 wedding dress, all of these buttons would be real. Like they'd have the loops. This just has like the illusion of those buttons. But it's a really pretty like mermaid trumpet type fit where it's gonna hit you like right underneath your butt. So yeah, this is in my pile. This is in my thing to list. Hopefully tomorrow I just get it done. So with that wedding dress, I'm not, you know, expecting to make a whole bunch of money, but the dresses on the website were going anywhere from, I think it was like 200 to maybe 600. So even if I could get 80 to 100, I would be fine with that. And it's a great deal if someone wants, you know, a wedding dress that they're not paying $1 million for. It's new with tags, so I know it's not been altered, so that's great. This part of the bag is more style-based stuff, I think. So this is the brand Sangria. Never heard of it. This is new with tag, size 12. But I'm definitely going to be using keywords. This is super long, too. Like right now I have this at my ankles, and this is also to my armpits. But this is a black maxi length skirt. It has this overlay of, is it floral? Yeah, kind of like this floral mesh. This is definitely witchy, whimsy goth. kind of a fuller skirt too. I'm wondering if it's supposed to have like a top, like a crop top that goes with it, but this is just the skirt. This is a pair of vintage Express pants. You can see there, what size are we? 7/8. These were $8.98 with 80% off. These are kind of giving me Coyote Ugly vibes. If they were like that pleather material, it would definitely be more Coyote Ugly. But these are, I can't tell if they're a flare or just a straight leg. It might just be a straight leg, but they are like this maroon, burgundy, like snake skin, velvet pants. More of a medium rise. They don't seem like a super low rise, so we'll see how these do. This one I'm like a little iffy on. It is Dress Barn. Dress Barn and Coldwater Creek have been like killing it in the 90s for stuff I've been buying on Style Base. Let's see. This was $7.98, 80% off. The color combo on this shirt is very Y2K and fairy. Like those type of tops are just flying out of my closet. But I don't know about this like gold accents. So we'll see. It definitely has the right shape. It's like that baby doll with the little flutter sleeve here, little bell sleeve. It's just the gold is kind of throwing me off a little bit. But we'll see. Here's another one that is going to need some measurements. Let's see what brand this is. I don't even think this one had the brand. I think the tag's missing. And I don't know what, and I'm not even sure what the date is on this because the tag looks like it could be newer. It looks like it could be from the 2000s. This makes me think it might be newer with this little like mesh panel here to have the illusion of a really deep neck. But it's velvet. This needs to get washed. It's blue, has a really high slit, and then the back is what made me decide to get it. It has this crisscrossing in the back, really pretty. So this could be a contender for like a winter formal. I don't even know when those are because prom was what? More like towards the end of the year, like spring, I think, or at least mine was. And then we had junior girls and that was January, maybe. I don't know. Did you guys, when you guys were in high school, have like a formal winter dance? Because this would be great. So I'm going to try and get this one listed sooner rather than later. This would be really pretty for like a New Year's Eve party too. Okay, so now we are on to the stuff from the bins. I paid $24 for 12.2 pounds. I will put cost of goods there. So this brand, all the listings were saying it was Y2K. So I need to look into it. It's 24 karat. Which I've never heard of that brand. Even when I was younger, I've never heard of this brand before. The only reason I got it was because of these bottoms. I don't even know what's going on here. It's like a side, or it's like a hem slit, and then it has these, is it sequin? Yeah, like sequin and beading. So this is kind of giving me like Britney Spears vibes. But also maybe like a Western rodeo, like showing horses and stuff. I don't know. The other ones that I saw for sold comps on eBay had a lot of embroidery. These don't have any of that. It just has these bottom pieces. So this is another one I have to look into. This brand I've done pretty good with. I don't know if all of their stuff is kind of like quirky, oversized like this. This is Ollie and Hallie. The other one I had was like just a whole bunch of different types of fabrics sewn together. This one's got to go in a hanger maybe. So this is super oversized. It's meant to look kind of like worn and almost like bleached out. But the sleeves, it's almost like a poncho with a sleeve. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I can find a stock photo for this one. I'm going to try these out. This is Polo by Ralph Lauren, 100% cotton. What size were these? A 36-30, but this is a seersucker print. You can see that. Has like a little bit of a texture to it. It's tan and like brown, I guess you could say. But these are great for like vacation, cruises, all of that stuff's going to be happening soon. Comps looked pretty decent. I put in Polo by Ralph Lauren seersucker pants, and it was like pretty much anywhere from 28, I think, to 45, which might be kind of skewed because we're, you know, I'm sure seersucker hasn't been what people are looking for in the last 90 days, so it could potentially go up. This needs to get washed, but it's Draper James RSVP from Kohl's, but it is this really cute white little like cottage dress. As you can see down here, I think is where the stains are. They look like just kind of surface stains, so I'm assuming I can get it out, hopefully. It has this little belt with the smocked back. Will I have regretted picking that up because it's stained? Probably. This is J. Jill, size medium. Just this really pretty button front. It's kind of a mixed pattern. And the back. Not expecting to get a lot for that. This type of material and print and colorway has also been doing really well for me. This is Fashion Bug. This one does still have shoulder pads in it. I'm probably going to cut them out. But this crinkly, I don't know if you can see it on here, this like crinkly material that is semi-sheer with kind of like a muted floral dress and skirts, they fly out of my closet. This one is short sleeve. Most of the other ones I've had have been sleeveless, and it's maxi length. It does have that piece on the bottom, so it is lined. This one does have a little kind of peekaboo back here, and then it also does have a tie to tie it in the back. I probably should have looked at comps on this, but I feel like I've had this brand before. I'm just going off of what I know, and it was from the bins, pretty lightweight. I figured this was a pretty safe bet. It's very boho, kind of like a 70s vibe almost with these colors and the print, like a dolem sleeve. It does have the, it does have the elastic at the bottom. I don't know how popular that still is, but this is new with tags and a size medium. This one was another one that I was like, I don't know if I should get it, but I did. It's Tahari size 6. It's almost like a brown black, but it is 100% silk. I didn't see any runs, and it does have this little detail at the bottom that I like, this little ribbon. I think it's picking up more brown in the camera. But it's just a traditional, like, little black dress or little brown dress, I guess. I just don't know if this is dated. I mean, this style is definitely, like, 2010s, where it has, like, that ribbon type thing there. But I think some people still like that. It's very flattering. So, we'll see. Because it was silk, that's mainly why I picked it up. This was too cute to leave behind. It's just a little pajama set. I'm not sure where it's from. I'm assuming, based on the tags, it looks like probably Walmart. But it has these cute little ghosts. It's like a little polo type deal with a ruffle sleeve. And then just a pair of shorts. And they have little ruffles on the bottom. It was just too cute. These were a size extra large. This is a brand that I haven't been picking up recently, but these were in like really good condition. 511 Tactical. These are men's 3230. It's kind of like a charcoal gray with stains on there. No, I think that's just the way the light's hitting it. But they'll get washed anyways. Just a pair of tactical pants, little cargo pockets. This brand I think did better probably, I don't even know, 3 years ago. This is a pair of express pants. These are a size 8. They are a high-rise wide leg. That's why I got these. Just all black. Just all black, good for, you know, if you need to go somewhere where you need to have nice pants, career wear, any of that. This is another vintage dress. It does have some wear, but I think I can sweater shave some of it off. It's just some pilling, hopefully. It's like this really pretty dark teal. And it has that embossed like floral print on it. Definitely whimsy goth. It doesn't have a slit on it though. It is maxi length, kind of like a halter type look here. Yeah, it definitely has wear on it, but I think I can kind of rejuve it a little bit. This would be a really pretty prom dress. And this is from the brand All That Jazz. I've sold a couple things from that brand. This, I don't know this brand. I believe it says peach. This I'm thinking I'm going to be able to sell more so with the keywords. It's giving Bridgerton vibes. I just heard castlecore is going to be something. These kids, it's like, I don't even know where they come up with this stuff. But maybe a little bit of coquette with this. I know it's not quite the same colorway, but it definitely has the lace and the little peplum bottom, which I also heard peplum might be coming back. This is, I'm assuming, from Amazon. I'm somebody that sells Amazon branded stuff. If people are willing to pay, you know, $45 to $50 for it on Amazon, I am definitely okay selling it for, you know, $25 to $30. It's Diraz. That doesn't really mean much to me, but this one definitely has a style that I think multiple people are looking for. It's just a black faux wrap velvet long sleeve dress. Definitely, you know, pretty flattering. Size extra large, which is good. It does have stretch. And then the back is just plain. This one does have some stains on it, so I will have to try and treat that. But it's Land and Sea. Land and Sea. I don't see a size on it. If I can't get the stains out, I'm starting to collect stuff that I like the way that it looks that maybe I can repurpose into a different piece of clothing. I really like this little floral detail here at the top, and then it has this little ruffle collar here, and then kind of like the elastic has given out. Oh, I didn't check the sleeves, which had elastic in them. And that's completely like dry rotted out, so it doesn't like go back in. It's supposed to kind of look like this, but I don't know that that's a deal breaker for someone, just because I'm assuming this is from like the 70s if I had to guess. So I'll see if I can get the stains out. This was a style-based pickup. This is Apartment 9. This tag almost looks newer, but this is giving Y2K. It's 100% silk. It has that little flutter sleeve, a little bit of a cowl in the neck, just kind of like this artsy pattern all over, and semi-sheer. This is a pair of Chico's pull-on pants, a size, 2.5, so a 14. They are in a pinstriped, which I heard at one point pinstripe was kind of making a comeback. These are just really nice if you have like a wedding to go to, career pants again, you know, for a more mature person to just pull on and go. These are really stretchy and really soft. This is a Kona Soul swimsuit in a size 18W. I just really liked the print on this and the colorway. Just one piece, and then the back, just a traditional suit. It does have the padding in it. This was really clean. And then the last item is Notations. This is an extra large. I've sold a couple shirts similar to this. It's just really kind of funky with a bunch of ruffles here in the front. It does button in the front, and then it just has like this little sheer, kind of semi-sheer sleeve, and then the back still has the same print. So this was mainly, I think, like style based. There was a couple, you know, relevant brand names, but I have definitely shifted the way that I am thrifting. I have been doing that and finding better results, just because at my bins, it's very seldom that you are going to be having a day where you're pulling, you know, Lululemon, Skims, Revolve brands, For Love and Lemons, like any of that kind of stuff just doesn't, I think, make its way to the thrift stores from where I am. So doing the style based is giving me a better opportunity to get more inventory and it's flipping faster, I think, because a lot of this is stuff that is, you know, at least 10 years old, if not older. So it's not, you know, mass produced right now. It's not super saturated in the market. So it gives you a little bit of an edge. So let me know below which one was your favorite item. And as always, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give it a like. It really helps out the channel and I really appreciate it. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.